Hi, I am Seth. I am 912 years old. My parents are Adam and Eve, and my children are Enos and 6 others. My wife is Azura. A promise that God gave me was God made me the symbol of war in Egypt. Something that is significant about me in the story of the Hebrew people is I was Adam's 3rd child. When Cain killed Abel, I pretty much replaced it. Some things that I'm remembered for. I was one of the earliest Egyptian gods, and I was associated with chaos and violence. In 1945 BC, in the Egyptian deserts around Nehamed, I fought multiple devils, dangers, powers, and chaos.
Hi, my name is Abraham. I live to 175 years old. My parents are Terah and Amathalai. My only child is Isaac. Abraham was the first person to teach the idea of one God. In Genesis 12:1-3, God promised Abraham that he would multiply his descendants as the stars in the sky. He would be their God and give them a specific piece of land forever. Yet even before that, God said he would bless Abraham and his descendants so that all the families of the earth would be blessed. The blessing of the nations through Abraham. Abraham was the first Hebrew and is revered in a new land. Abraham is best known for the depth of his faith. Abraham was born under the name Abram. The story is that Abraham tried to sacrifice his only son Isaac to show his faithful to God, but God stopped him.
Hi, my name is Isaac. I am the only son of my parents, Abraham and Sarah. My wife's name is Rebecca, and we have 2 children named Esau and Jacob. God said to me, "You will sojourn in this land, and I will be with you, and I will bless you. For to you and to your offspring I will give these lands, and I will establish the oath that I swore to Abraham your father." I obeyed God and the Lord's command. I was a loyal husband. I became a patriarch of the Jewish nation, and I was the father of Jacob, who later had 12 sons that went on to lead the 12 tribes in Israel. I am remembered for being a miracle child that was sent to deliver a message to Abraham.
Hello, my name is Jacob. I died at 147 years old. My parents are Isaac and Rebecca. My wives are Leah and Rachel, and I have 12 children. God promised to Jacob that him and all of his descendants shall all the families of the earth be blessed. Jacob was one of the founders of Israel. The nation was named after him, and the 12 tribes that make up Israel were named after Jacob's 12 sons. Jacob is remembered for his 12 sons and how he shaped Israel. He was one of the main founders and is still remembered today.
Hi, my name is Judah. I was 119 years old. I am the son of Jacob. The promises that God made me, that God told me he would bring me and Israel back from captivity and rebuild them as they were before. Something significant that I contributed to the story of Hebrew people is that I settled in Jerusalem and became the most powerful and important tribe. I also produced the great King David and Solomon. Some things that I am remembered for is that my tribe became the most powerful and important tribe of Judah. This tribe led David and Solomon to rise.
Hi, my name is King David. I have a son named Solomon, and I have 3 other sons. I'm 70 years old, and I have 7 wives. My parents are Jesse and Nitzevet. God told me that he would make David a great name and give me rest from all my enemies. He also said that my seed would be the Son of God. My seed will reign forever from my throne in Jerusalem. I contributed to the story of the Hebrew people by administrating justice and equality to all my people. I also built a small empire, and I made Israel's political and religious center. I'm remembered for building that small empire and conquering Jerusalem, which I made political and religious. I also defeated the Philistines very thoroughly. I am known for playing the harp while worshiping God. I killed the Philistine giant Goliath with a slingshot and a rock.
Hi, my name is Solomon. I am the 30th generation from Adam. My parents are David and Bathsheba. My children are Renoah, Menkelik, Tobath, and Bismuth. What promises did God make with me? He promised me wisdom in a dream and when I started my reign. And he also promised me honor, riches, and a very long life. Something significant I did that contributed to the Hebrew people is I built the very first temple in Jerusalem to show that God was there with the people. And I was also very wise and expanded my father's kingdom. Some stories that I'm remembered by is God came to me in a dream and promised me riches and honor if I followed in the Lord's righteousness. And I ended up betraying God by worshiping false gods of my wives, which angered the Lord.
Hello, my name is Joseph. Mary was my spouse. I'm remembered for being Jesus' father.
Hello, my name is Jesus. I live to be 37 years old. My parents are Joseph and Mary. I had no kids, nor did I have a spouse. Promises or covenants that I made with God are that I exercise a permanent, perfect, and heavenly priesthood, but the covenant of which I meditate is established on better promises, explained in terms of an external redemption and external inheritance secured through the blood of Christ. Something significant I contributed to the story of Hebrew people were what Matthew said, fulfillment citations, to prove that Jesus in the Jewish Messiah. Matthew further emphasizes Jesus' importance to Judaism by modeling his birth and ministry on Moses' birth and mission. Hebrews also pictured me as better than the angels and bringing better lives to humanity through salvation. Some things or stories that I am remembered for is the resurrection, or my resurrection, being hung on the cross and dying and rising from the dead on the third day and solving people's sins.